Welcome to the RV Industry Association and a brief review of wall beds or Murphy beds and the items to pay attention to during an inspection. Program requirements or code language was adopted by the RVIA Board of Directors for wall beds or Murphy beds in 2018. For you as inspectors, it is important to keep up to date with code changes as they take place. Also, both RVIA inspectors and manufacturing member plant inspection personnel need to be able to reference the standard news bulletins through our website for all past bulletins. 6.4.11 Murphy bed installations. Wall beds or Murphy beds have been introduced into the RV market for some time now. With that said, some considerations for their installation. In general, Murphy beds in an RV must be able to be safely secured in both the stored position and deployed position. Any latch or mechanism must be a positive securement that will retain the bed in both the stored and deployed positions. Here we see one example of two simple sliding bolt securements. Mechanical securements that are built into the folding mechanism are also acceptable. They also must maintain the bed in a secured, stored position that will not unintentionally deploy during travel. The mechanism must also provide a secure deployed position that will not retract or unintentionally fold up when people are using the bed. So, when the bed is deployed, it must be able to maintain that position while people are located on any area of the bed. Mechanical latches or other integral mechanical securements may be employed to maintain this open position. This securement is most important when people have propped themselves up by the headboard where their weight may be behind the pivot point of the folding mechanism. Too much weight distributed to that area could inadvertently fold the bed into the stored position, trapping the people inside. So with physical securement through either manual securement with latches or with mechanical securement built into the folding mechanism, the open position must be maintained. Additionally, if the design of the Murphy bed is such that the securement latch, bolt, or other locking mechanisms are not necessary to maintain the open position, then that configuration must pass one test to be acceptable. Let's assume that the two center points seen here in red are the two pivot points for the bed to fold back into the stored position. The center line from the pivot points to the headboard needs to be tested for the amount of weight it can support before it folds back into the stored position by itself. So to test this, the area needs to be able to support 500 pounds of weight evenly distributed between the pivot point and the headboard without the foot of the bed rising off the floor. As usual, this can be documented by engineering analysis or by physical testing. A letter should be kept on file from the RV manufacturer or the bed manufacturer stating that these requirements have been met. These documents will be acceptable as proof of meeting the testing requirements when asked for by an RVIA inspector.